Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Defense attorney Randy Cunliffe has motioned for acquittal, that the government simply didn't present enough evidence to convict his client, former police officer and accused rapist, Paul Santos. They say the devil is in the details, but according to the victim's testimony earlier this week, she couldn't recall some of the specifics of her alleged rape, including if Santos had touched her breast and buttocks. Also in support of his motion for acquittal, Cunliffe says Santos wasn't abetting prostitution. After all, his client never paid for the sex.
The government on the abetting prostitution says the woman's a prostitute, therefore having sex with her is procuring a prostitute. That means a prostitute could never have sex, and the person who was having sex with her was always abetting prostitution.
Prosecutor Matthew Heibel argued it wasn't a typical transaction, as Santos allegedly threatened to put the victim behind bars for prostitution if she didn't cooperate with him.
The victim held herself out to be a prostitute. There's email communication back and forth on Craigslist where she's saying, this is how much for this service, this is how much for this service. So she is certainly acting as a prostitute when she was meeting the person she thought was Frank Smith that early morning hours of September 1st.
Parties will return to court on Friday morning, where Judge Vern Perez will issue a decision on the motion for acquittal. Jurors are scheduled to return on Tuesday morning, where defense is anticipated to present their case in chief. When KUAM asked attorney Cunliffe if his client would be taking the stand, he stated, "I don't know." Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.